hawks of the jury, during the trial, you have heard the opening and closing statements of both the prosecution and the defense. You have heard the testimonies. You have seen the evidence. Ladies, wines, and gentle hawks, it is time for you to deliberate. I have given you my instructions. I hope that you vote unanimously to convict or to determine whether the wolf defendant is guilty or not guilty of malicious destruction of property. Ladies, wines, and gentle hawks, you may retire to the jury room.
Boy, I tell you, it's hot.
I thought it was hot in the courtroom, but this room, it's like an oven.
Kevin, do I smell bacon empanadas? Oh wait, that's just me.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Weren't you listening to the judge? We vote.
Vote?
Yes, we decide whether the wolf is guilty or not guilty.
Well, he sure looks guilty to me.
Me too.
What do you mean, looks guilty?
Did you see those teeth? Those wolves have sharp teeth. The better to gobble you up with, right? Am I right?
Yes, but the trial isn't about the wolf biting someone. The trial is about him blowing down those two houses.
Wait. I thought there were 3 houses.
Only 2 houses were blown down.
Don't you listen?
He huffed and he puffed, and he blew down the houses of those innocent little pigs.
Those poor swine!
Those 2 little pigs are lucky to be alive.
I tell you, those wolves are dangerous. I wish it wasn't so hot in here. Isn't there a fan or something?
We should get that big bad wolf to hump and blow some cool breeze.
All right. Let's get down to business. Now, since I am the foreman here...
Don't you mean for pig?
What's the foreman? The foreman is the spokesperson for the jury here. When we go back in the courtroom, I'll be the one doing all the talking.
So that makes you the head hawk?
Not really. But I do get to read the verdict.
Okay, what's the verdict?
The verdict is the decision that we make as a jury.
Okay. What's a jury?
Can I trade seats with somebody?
Oh, can we just get on with this?
Very well. We have heard the trial. Now we need to decide whether the big bad wolf is guilty or not guilty.
I don't think we should be calling him Big Bad. He hasn't been convicted yet.
Okay, we'll just call him Wolf then.
Can we just vote?
Very well. All those who think that the wolf is guilty say oink. Oink! Anyone else?
Not oinking. I'm not oinking because I'm voting not guilty.
You think the big bad wolf is innocent?
Well, I haven't quite made up my mind. You know, there have been a lot of stories about wolves doing terrible things. I think we spend a little bit too much time on the fairy tales and not enough time on the evidence.
What's evidence?
Did you sleep through the entire trial? trial. Evidence is the stuff that decides whether the wolf is guilty or not guilty.
And there should be plenty of evidence to convict us all of the wolf's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
There is plenty of evidence.
Well, I'd just like to hear what you all think.
Okay, that sounds fine. Now, let's take turns, and each one of us explain to our fellow pig here why we think the wolf is guilty. So, why don't you go first?
Me? Oh, well, I guess I just think he looks really scary. Oh, I can just picture him. Oh, and puffing and blowing down those houses.
But you did see him do it.
But you didn't see him not do it.
But you didn't see him not do it.
Huh? Look, the facts of the case are this. These three little pigs, just like you and me, they wanted to move away from home. They were brothers, so they decided to build their houses nearby. The first little pig built his house of straw. The second little pig built his house of sticks. And the other brother built his house of bricks. And then what happens? Along comes this wolf, pretending to be selling Wolf Scout cookies or something. He goes to the house of the first little pig. He knocks on the door and he says, little pig, let me in or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. The little pig doesn't open the door and whoosh! Down goes house number one. Little pig runs to his brother's house made of sticks. The wolf follows and then whoosh! Down goes house number two. And it's a good thing, a clear case of destruction of property. And it's a good thing the other brother made his house of bricks because it protected them from being eaten by that evil wolf.
Well, thank you for sharing. Now, what about you?
Well, since everyone else seems to think he's guilty, he must be.
You should be agreeing with someone else just because that's what that person wants.
Okay, I agree with you.
I don't want you to agree with him.
Oh, okay.
I believe the wolf is guilty because the local village boy saw the whole thing take place. And surely he wouldn't lie. Therefore, the wolf must be guilty.
There's the little fella now.
What a nice young man. That's what I voted to convict the big bad wolf.
Me too. All the evidence points to the wolf as being a criminal. Who else could have done it?
I think that's the only reasonable explanation. Unless your snout smells something ours don't.
Besides, he's a wolf. If he's not guilty this time, he must be guilty of something.
You shouldn't say that. It's not nice.
Look, nice, not nice, it doesn't make any difference. The evidence clearly shows the wolf is guilty, no matter how innocent he tries to look.
Yeah, did you see him wearing that sheep's clothing during the trial? Well, I saw right through that.
Me too. I thought little boy Blue's testimony was convincing. But more than anything else, I didn't trust that wolf. He claimed to be a Wolf Scout, going door to door, selling Wolf Scout cookies. There's no such thing as a Wolf Scout.
Oh, but there is. There are Cub Scouts, and Wolf Scouts, and Trout Scouts, and all sorts of scouts. And they're nice sorts of folks. Say, maybe I voted guilty too quickly.
What do you mean? Look, Mr. Knowing, I want to know why you're keeping us cooped up in here like chickens when we should be at home rolling around in the mud like pigs.
And if the wolf demolished those houses, then he did.
I've been wondering about that myself. Why would the wolf want to demolish the little pig's house to begin with?
Because he wanted something to eat.
So he puffed and he puffed, and he blew the house down so he could gobble that little pig right up.
But then, why wouldn't he just wait for the little pig to come out of the house and grab it? Why waste all that energy blowing down his house.
He was just so hungry.
If he's that hungry, why did he just eat the scout cookies he was selling?
Because wolves don't eat cookies.
Yeah.
Say pork chops
Yeah.
and ham on.
Yeah.
And stop agreeing with everything I say.
Yeah.
Always talk about food. It's making me so hungry.
Me too.
I wish we had lunch or something.
It's showtime.
Yeah.
Well, you sure fooled us, young man.
You just run along, little boy Blue. We pigs have work to do.
Now, as I was saying, I don't even believe the wolf huffed and puffed at all.
Then how did the houses fall down?
Well, let's think about it. Of the 3 pigs, one little pig knew how to build houses well, and he built his house out of brick. The other 2 houses out of straw and sticks were so frail that if the wolf politely knocked on the door, they would have fallen down.
Politely knocked. Do you believe this swine?
I'm just saying it's possible. And since when does a wolf blow air with the force of a hurricane?
That's a very good point. I saw a documentary on wolves and it didn't mention a thing about huffing and puffing.
And that reminds me of another thing that the defense forgot.
What's that?
Oh, bailiff. Bailiff. Bailiff, we'd like to examine some evidence, please.
Which one?
The wolf pouch, please.
Just a moment.
Thank you, bailiff.
What's a bailiff?
A bailiff is like a policeman for the court. During the trial process, he makes sure everything stays in order.
Order? I'd like to order a large cheese pizza, hold the pepperoni.
Not that kind of order.
Oh, gee, I'm awful hungry.